Yo, what's good? You're 4-3 here back in today, and today we are here for a brand new season in Forza Horizon 4, this time being spring, which will last from today, June 27th, to next Thursday, July 4th. Now, of course, for those of you guys here in the States, y'all know what that means. It's time to go get some barbecue and celebrate Independence Day. For those of you guys in the rest of the world, well, it's just another day. Unless you're in the UK, then it's the day that you lost the States. But that's beside the point. Right now, we are here to take a look at our brand new weekly Forzathon challenge, new festival playlist rewards, and of course, new stock over in the Forzathon shop. But right now, let's go ahead and start things off by taking a look at our weekly Forzathon challenge grand prize, where we'll be getting behind the wheel of some amazing little modern sports cars, like that Lotus that they got right there on the screen. But right now, let's go ahead and get on into it. So starting things off, we have purse strings, own and drive any modern sports car, because if you want to get that modern sports car, you got to pull on them purse strings. I got my little bag of coins right here, my little bag of silver. Oh my gosh, I can't afford a sports car like that. I wish I could. Damn, that Lotus is pretty. I love Lotus, I really, really do. After that, though, what we have is the wind in your sails. Get a feel for the speed of your modern sports car by clocking 3 stars at the Moorhead Windfarm Speed Trap. Now, I haven't tested this one out yet, so I'm not entirely sure how difficult that's going to be, but they are modern sports cars, so they should be able to handle it. After that, we have is, are you a wizard? You're a wizard, Harry! Earn an air skill and a pass skill at the exact same time to earn an airborne pass skill while racing your modern sports car. So right now, I have an airborne pass skill course over at the quarry that you guys can go ahead and do. Thing is, though, of course, that's off-road. So what I might have to do is work on making one for road cars, since these are, of course, modern sports cars. Finally, after that, though, what we have is Paddock Pass. Make a name for yourself by achieving 2 podium finishes in road racing series events with your modern sports car. That should not be too difficult at all. Just 2 races. That's all you gotta do. Just 2 races and you'll be good to go. Coming over here to the daily challenges. Pretty straightforward, real straightforward. Daredevil skill, that is 2 back-to-back near misses. That should be pretty awesome. Earn 3 ultimate air skills. You just need to get a lot of air. You already know how that is. Traction, pretty straightforward. And then burning rubber, earn a drift or e-drift skill. Again, pretty straightforward. But right now that we've finished up our Forzathon challenges, let's go and see what is going on in the rest of the festival playlist. So starting things off, we have our seasonal co-op trial event, where you'll be able to pick up the 2018 Porsche Cayenne in Porsche Cup. Now, I do want to give you guys a little bit of a recommendation. So in Porsche Cup, you can take any of your cars all the way up to the Max S2. That is a 998. However, though, I'm going to recommend that you guys do not do that. If you can get your own team together of like S1 or A classes, it's going to make the drivatars a little bit easier to handle for you guys. But the thing is, though, is if you hop into like a random lobby and you get into an S1 car or an A-class car, the thing is that those drivatars are going to be a little easier for those individuals who do get into an S2 car, especially if you're halfway decent and you can compete with those expert level or even unbeatable level drivatars. When you're in an A-class car and they're in an A-class car, someone in like an S2 may even still struggle with that depending on their actual skill in the game. So I'm actually going to recommend don't go Max S2 unless you really, really, really want to. But if you back it up to S1 or A class, you might actually have an easier time of winning this challenge. After that, what we have is the Seasonal Playground Games Challenge, where you'll be able to pick up the Green Man outfit. I would do the Green Man voice right now, but some of you guys might be able to tell I'm not feeling all that great. I have got a little bit of chest congestion. I got a little nasal congestion. I probably sound real nasally right now. But Green Man is, of course, a little Easter egg from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Nice little prize right there. Moving on to our Spring Developer Championship, you'll be able to pick up the 2011 Ford Raptor. This is another exclusive. Same with the Porsche Cayenne. And then finally, we move down here to the Back to the 90s Championship, where you'll be able to pick up the Ferrari F50. Not an exclusive, but a very expensive car. Everything else is going to be a regular wheel spin or a super wheel spin. But now that we've taken a look at these festival playlist rewards, let's go ahead and see what is going on with our completion status. And 50% completion, of course, we have the brand new Mac Daddy of them all, the Rimac Concept 2. Look at that thing! It is absolutely insane. 1900 horsepower, all-wheel drive, 4-wheel steering, all electric. This thing is an absolute beast. When I did like the little challenge that we have back here, the Rivals event, I love this car. I really, really do. It is so amazing. Absolutely amazing. Then for 80% completion, you'll also be able to pick up the 2004 Subaru WRX. I actually won one of these in a wheel spin last weekend. I was so excited about it. But I'm getting another one. So it doesn't really matter, although this will be my third Subaru WRX 04, so I'm actually pretty damn excited about that. But now that we've taken a look at everything here in the festival playlist, let's go in and see what is going on in the Forzathon shop. So starting things off in our traditionally Forza Edition car slot, we have the 2005 TVR Sagaris Forza Edition. Now the thing is though, is that this is available via the car mastery of the regular TVR Sagaris. However though, it is very, very, very expensive, and if you do not want to waste like your skill points on trying to get that, because I think in total it's like well over 100 skill points to unlock this car. You know, that's a lot of freaking money. That's like over 700,000 credits of doing like the other method with like the Porsche and the Nissan. But for 625 Forzathon points, if you do not have this car, that's actually not too bad of a deal. I would check out the auction house though ahead of time. Sometimes this car likes to fluctuate in price. Right now the price might be just dunking. It just might be going way, way down because of this event. But other times it does like to skyrocket back up to, you know, several million. So you might want to check out the auction house first before you go ahead and buy this, but that's not terrible. That's not terrible. But moving on into our next car, we have the 2018 Ford number 25 Mustang RTR. Of course, this is Von Giddens Jr.'s Formula Drift Mustang. Honestly, I don't like it. I really don't like driving it. The livery on it, spot on. I love the livery. I love the green wheels. I love the wide body kit. In fact, I really now want a wide body 2015 to 2018 Mustang. I think they look so good. And at 604 some points, if you don't have that, that is an absolute steal. Go ahead and pick that sucker up. But then we have our legendary clothing item, which is going to be a modern race suit blue. Don't know how much this is. Update me in the comments section if you guys actually know. Same thing goes with our sleepy emote. Here is what it looks like. And then finally we move on into our regular wheel spins at 44 stomp points and our super wheel spins at 150. But if you guys have been around the block, you already know what time it is. We are going to go ahead and do some super wheel spins, a minimum of 2, and hopefully we get something good. So let's go ahead and see right here. We will end it off a little early if we get something good, but we might keep going depending on how bad they are. So let's see here. What are we going to pick up? We get an Illumicraft class. Oh, that is terrible. That is terrible. 5,000 all black canvas. I think there's actually a separate one that's just called black canvas shoes. And we got an Illumicraft C10. That's not that great. That is not that great. Come on. I'm seeing lots of gold. If we get something gold, we'll go ahead and end it off right here. But, oh! We got double gold! We got double gold. We got the 911 GT3 RS4. I'm not entirely sure if that's I think you can buy that car, but I do believe it does have that 300,000 skill point deal. And we got on top of that an additional 300,000 plus the Retro Rally T. That is not bad at all. So, but anyway, though, that is where we're going to wrap things up for today. If you guys want to, you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at twitter.com/Griffin13 and Instagram.com/Griffin13. And if you guys like this video, go and make sure that like button down below for us, because you guys already know your support is so greatly appreciated. And make sure to subscribe for more videos coming out all the time. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace out.